This is fantastic. Station everyone. Welcome back to YouTube Cribs Nerd Edition, the show where we feature people's nerd caves on this platform to show off to the world. And I'm so happy because this show has brought people closer together. I've gotten messages saying, I didn't know that guy was into collecting that. I didn't know that guy loved that. And it has bonded friendships. And I'm so happy about that. Talking about bonding friendships, I have recently gotten closer to a fellow person in this community. I hope to do more with him. He just likes to have fun in this community and share what he loves to do in that. And that's whose video you're about to watch right now. I'm talking about Tylox the Mighty. Station to him, let's see what he's got.
Alright, sorry for the noise. Washing machine's going next to me. But let's get this tour started. There's a lot of stuff to see. When you come into the kitchen, there's an Avengers poster on the wall. It's usually Avengers. Last year I had Star Wars calendar. Did I say poster? Calendar. Next month is Ant-Man and the Wasp. This month is Avengers. There's been Black Panther, Spider-Man, all that good stuff. I usually get one of these a year, just some kind of calendar of some kind of pop culture thing that I like. I've got a couple magnets. Days of Future Past. I got Amazing Spider-Man one. Got these at the local comic book store years and years ago. In the dining room, this is the table that I always show on Instagram where we play D&D or, wasn't the one we came up with, my buddy came up with, Monsters and Marauders, whatever it is. Any kind of role-playing tabletop game. I mean, it's great for, dinners and stuff too, unless you have cats that get on the table. I hope he enjoys it. I just cleaned it off and the waller all over it. So yeah, this is the table. I got it from a local furniture place. Used for cheap. Opened up an account with them. Now every time I pay something off, I just add something. So yeah, this is the first. It's really solid. I don't know how to show you how heavy. I'm surprised I've got this in the house by myself and set it up and do not know how. That chair is not the chair that goes with this. It goes with that, and that is not mine. But I picked out individual chairs from their used chairs out of the back that just had like a scratch or something on them. And I just picked out ones that I liked. This one's a bar chair, so it's a little higher. So the DM sits down here behind the screen. Everybody else can't see. You can see over the whole table. Let's see. Moving right along. Living room. We have a Fallout poster because I love Fallout. We're probably the greatest game ever created, franchise created. I think that 3 is better than New Vegas. So sue me. Just my personal humble opinion. I got a picture that I really don't want to show up close because it might not be safe for, anyway, lady friend made me the picture a few years ago. If you've ever been record shopping, I was at a thrift store where I usually find good stuff, and I was flipping through and I found this and I was like, oh my God. And I was so happy, and I picked up the case and it was empty. So when I bought some stuff that day, I told them about it. This one was also that way. They gave both of them to me. So I came home, put them up on the wall. Just thought they'd be cool little wall art, just something to put up there, not take up space. I've already bought that for real. I literally came home and ordered that as soon as I got home, and I'm still on the hunt for this. That's really hard to find. So don't know if that's ever happened. CDs, DVDs, all this good stuff. What do we got here? We got a little Mel Brooks. Can't watch that movie anymore. Couldn't remake that one. But you also have Cowboy Bebop. Gotta have The Dark Knight, Dodgeball, Due Date, Elf. Love funny stuff too. I use flags, cheap flags I get off Amazon usually, as curtains, block out sunlight, lets a little in, leaves a little out. Let's see if I can give you a shot of. Grab my coffee on the way by here. This is my area. This is where I watch TV, play video games. Let's check out what we got up on. Got all my pops up here that I own. These are all the pops that I own. This is it. Really like the Crow one and the X-Men Deadpool, and that Mr. Sinister is really awesome too. I mean, I like all of them. Pentagram, Bobby Liebling, Pop. I think there was only 500 made of these. They're individually hand numbered. All that good stuff. I think this is like 200 and something. It's like 213 or something like that out of 500. That is a R2-D2 Boppet. Wolverine, Sabretooth statue. This one's numbered as well. What is this numbered? Out of 10,000, it's like 5,000 and something. So, yeah. Awesome action pose. Whatever that thing is, somebody gave me, my best friend gave me that. I don't know what that even is. I think that's Luke. I found this at a dollar store. Could not leave it there for $1. Fabric pops. So they're not, they're not plastic. Yoda, R2. None of the stuff that makes noise. The batteries are long dead in them. This found at a thrift store for like $5. Still has a thermos in it. Had one of those when I was a kid, so grabbed it up. Nika, Nightmare on Elm Street, GameStop exclusive figure. When I bought that, it was by impulse buy by the counter. It was like $10. It was on sale. Travis, TM Nerdy will like this. I have a carded clown figure. I'm pretty sure this is OG. This is probably first run. Comes with a little rat and his booze and his cigar. And he has a big bloody knife, and I'm knocking stuff over. Yeah, so gotta love clown. There we go. And then I have a tiny WWE metal. What is this? Metal figs. Nano metal figs. Yeah, it's die-cast metal. Undertaker. Dead Man Rules. Got this at Comic-Con. Many moons ago, walked past an artist table, looked down and saw this. Thought this is amazing. Bought it. I need to put a border around it, but got this at a flea market, arts and crafts thing. This from the local comic book store that I used to frequent. A girl there did crafts and stuff on the side. Got that. Got all my records and my record stand. Pioneer 3x8. 2 tweeters, 130 watt full power. Let's see, Audio Technica LP60X. Automatic, very easy to use. Works very well. Of course, you collect records. You have to have a record cleaner. Gotta love records. Clean them. This works really, really well. And a 100 watt Pile Plus preamp for power because the speakers are not powered. You have to give them extra power. Come through the house. All right, here's the piece de resistance. The comic book room. You know, it's all about to get better once you see that Deadpool poster. All right, so this is what I see every time I come in here to do videos and stuff. And I'm about to shut the door to show you this. Starkfest lanyard. When I did day 1 and pitched and was like half of the reason behind Starkfest number 2 in Greenville at Thomas Creek Brewery. Tons of great bands played on this bill. I don't know if you know any of these bands, but if you do not, you need to look them up if you can read their name. If not, I can gladly tell you who they are if my phone will focus. So, there's that. Vinyl Uncanny X-Men poster. Got that at LCS, impulse buy by the counter. My grandpa, when he passed away, we cleaned out his garage, and I found some license plates. A couple of them were just regular South Carolina plates. I don't know why he still had. Maybe that's what they used to do back in the day. Just keep them and then get new ones. But this is the bicentennial one. Came out in 1976. Kept that. AOK from Monster Warrior. Captain Steel and Miss Maybell, a sideshow couple that is local around here. Been in Ripley's, world's greatest, Ripley's Believe It or Not, and Guinness Book of World Records. Alright, this is my setup for doing my YouTube videos, my computer. These are books that are for sale and trade. Lots of good stuff. You need speakers and guitar picks and tape and paper and pens. I have patches I have to sew on my vest that you saw earlier. I've got tons of them. I need to get on the ball and so on. Print signed by Neil Adams himself to me. I got that at Comic-Con. Literally went just to get at this, like him to sign something, and I saw he had this print. I love this cover. This is one of my this is probably my favorite Batman cover of all time, but it's a way up there. I love it. Signed it for me. You know, chit-chatted for a little bit, BS'd around. If you've ever met Neil Adams, he gives no nothings about what he wants to say. Metal sign. I've seen a few people have this. I think Bob has this from Everything Comics. But I've seen this on a few people's videos. I think Shop for Comics has this as well. It's metal sign. You get it at like Hobby Lobby or whatever. Not mine. It's a friend's. I hate this acoustic. It sounds horrible. It's uncomfortable. I don't like playing it. It is cheap and worn out. He's just not come back and get it. I need to take it to him. That is mine. Some packages that will be opened later. Ooh. This is all my stuff. I shall say. This is how we got them arranged. Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers. If it gets enough to where it gets its own short box, which can be anywhere from, this one's the fullest I have. Was a whole lot fuller than that, but I sold volume 3. To, I think, what's the smallest one that I have? It's probably Nova, to be honest with you. Yeah, like Nova, that's all I have in that box, but that's enough where I don't want to take it up in one of the long boxes. Poster I got at Walmart. It's a band from Oakland named Neurosis. They are loud. They are powerful. They are heavy. If you've never heard Neurosis and you like loud, powerful, and heavy, but also they're post-punk. So it's like drony punk. It's not difficult, very loud, very aggressive, but also drony at times. Another thing that a lady friend made me, she took Playboy ads and stuff and made them into like some kind of tray. It's mostly PG, or maybe PG-13, but some stuff, yeah. She took Playboys and just cut them up and made that little tray. I have no clue what to do with it, so there it be right now. Dragon from D&D. Once again, Grandpa's garage produced an old Coke bottle, an old Pepsi bottle, and an old Mountain Dew bottle. These are OG, just sitting out in the garage. The most expensive books in my collection. So I guess you could call these my biggest books. I would honestly put other books up here, but we're going to go with that. So yeah, first Black Costume, first Rogue, first High Evolutionary, first Collector, and Glare, and Ant-Man as Goliath. And I don't know what the significance of this book is. I know it's a B cover variant. I know it's a B, cover B. So it's a variant. It's, who does this? Townsend? I don't know if the person does it. I can't remember the significance of this book. I probably need to read it. But for some reason, it's worth a whole lot of money. That cover is dope, though. I really do love that. It's great. Star Wars poster, because yeah. Amazing Spider-Man poster. This is my favorite Amazing Spider-Man movie. They could have not made all the rest of them, and I would have been happy with this. He was my favorite Spider-Man. I think he did the role, He played Peter perfectly. That was the most important thing to me, is getting the character right. And I think Andrew was the one who did it the best. Print I got at Comic-Con, Akira print, because I love Akira. This is a band called Sleep. This is their album, Dope Smoker. This is a print that a buddy of mine at a record store was cleaning out one of the closets. He had 2 of them that are perfect, and they're framed, and they're for sale. He was cleaning out a closet at his store, and he found these. I guess they were damaged, and he just kind of chunked them in there, and I happened to be in there, and he's like, here. And I was like, oh, for real? So, yeah, it's damaged, but I don't care. There's tears and rips. I don't care. I love it. I can't remember the guy's name who does the artwork. Ah, there it is. Eric Roper. So look him up if you like Dooney kind of. I mean, look at that. And that's an album cover. And if you've never listened to Sleep, it is slow, but it is loud. I went and seen him live. Loudest thing I've ever seen. Saw sound waves coming off stage, but that was probably because of something I did. But they were insanely loud. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard. You have to wear earplugs. Do not go and don't wear earplugs. You will die. Let's see if I can get my phone to focus. And it will not. There it goes. Skyrim poster, because Skyrim rules. Cables, guitar strap, and supplies. For records, I got hard holders, interior paper sleeves, plastic bags and boards, all that goodness. The mysterious box down here, and just random crap like screen cleaner and rag to clean it with. There's a pick guard that was on the Les Paul that I took off because this looks better. This needs to go to Goodwill because I don't need it anymore. Rags, clothespins. I use these to write down characters' names during D&D so I can keep up with the order at the top of my screen. And these boxes are long boxes where I keep stuff I'm currently reading, new stuff. That's the best book I've read out of my bundle from last week. Last week. Or the other week. Minis and stuff that it's either stuff that's too small to have its own box. Advanced D&D. I could have a whole big run of this, and this is just all the D&D stuff in general. Then right behind it's like Beta Ray Bill. There's a 5-issue mini. And then, this stuff doesn't have enough to have its own box quite yet. Deadpool's getting close. There's a whole lot of Deadpool in that box that I've got to read. But it's getting to where I'm going to need another short box for Deadpool soon, which is a good thing. I want more Deadpool. I want a whole short box of Deadpool. Maps for D&D. Moisture absorbers. Use it. They do work. Closet full of packing stuff to send out stuff and pack stuff. And just random crap that I just couldn't put anywhere else in the house. Blankets and stuff. And that is it. TM, this is a great idea. This was amazing. YouTube Cribs. It's insane. You keep pumping out great stuff. Love your channel. Everybody sub him up if you are not. Thanks for putting me on. Like, subscribe, all the good things. TM, you are worth it. And that video was hilarious. You didn't know what to say. And it was perfect because we've all been there. All right, have a good one.
Yo, Tylox, the mighty. The mighty is right, man. And I just want to say, you're worth it, man. You went all out on that video. And you are right. I did love that clown figure from Spawn. Loved the records. Love the guitars. I did not know you played. But I'm new to your channel and I'm just getting to know you even more and more. And it's funny how you get to know people just by seeing what they collect and what they love. Because I would have never guessed that you love to play guitar, that you went all out on a D&D table. Like, that's just craziness. And like, guys, go subscribe to Tylox the Mighty. Go subscribe to his YouTube. Go follow him on Instagram, guys, because that was an amazing YouTube cribs. He went all out, guys, and you've got to just commend that guy for doing that, because he showed us everything. Guys, that is it for this week's YouTube cribs. Who's going to be up next? Will it be as long as Tylox's video? Will it be Dave Collects? Because I know he's coming soon. Tune in next week, same time, same place, because you're not going to want to miss who is next on YouTube Cribs. Station, everyone. Go subscribe to Tylox and go follow him on Instagram. Stay nerdy, my friends.